Hello, my YouTube fans. It is 8 o'clock, so it's early. I hope I have my not morning voice on, but I've had this on my mind for a while, so I said, let's make this a Let's Talk video. It's about people who are exceptions and people who are the rule. And they talked about this a little bit in the He's Just Not That Into You video or the movie. But they were talking about it for relationships with men and women, but I was just talking about it, I was just thinking about it in general. Like people like myself, I consider myself a person who is maybe the rule mostly, someone who follows the rules. So if you say, in order to get into this school, you have to do these things, then I do those things. But people who are exceptions, they always think, well, I don't have to do those things. I'm just going to figure out a way to get in without doing that stuff. And people who are the rule are always like, well, that's not fair, because I've done all the steps to get in and waited and followed the rules, and you get to just do whatever and get in. And then this applies to the club, you wait in the line, or the theater, you wait in the line. And then the exception people, they just cut right in the front. They're like, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to just walk up to the front. And I mean, I'm not an angel. I mean, I've been a younger person, especially when I was like, 21, younger. And I was like, I'm not waiting in no line. And even to this day, who wants to wait in line? But, I mean, if you're like a VIP per se and you pay more money, then that makes sense. I guess I'm a logical person. And I guess people who always assume that they don't have to follow rules, that kind of bothers me. And I guess people trying to explain this to somebody who are always the exception, their mind doesn't work like that. And it seems like, for whatever reason, something about me, people who are exceptions or want to live their life as exceptions always want to hang out with me. And then it puts me in this situation where I'm annoyed, because it's like, you don't have to follow the rules. So how does that work? And it's not fair. So then it's like, okay, another example, traffic. So, we all have to merge. Okay, wait, let me get in the camera. Okay, well, there's 2 lanes of traffic. This lane is ending, but you don't want to just get over behind us. You want to zoom up in front of us. Really, dude? You can't get behind us? So it's an ego thing too? I mean, really? Your life is way more important than the rest of us. Our life is so unimportant. And I guess I shouldn't be, I guess when I think about it, I shouldn't be all shocked. I mean, delusion is like one of those fundamental values for most people, but I don't know, it's just been on my mind, and it bothers me, because it's like, you try to do the right thing, and some people just decide they don't have to do it, and it sucks. It sucks. And I guess this is where, those higher powers of karma and all that good stuff come in, where it's like you have to believe in something higher than yourself, where it just makes you feel like, okay, well, eventually you doing the right thing is all going to catch up, and good things are going to come to you. And that's why good things have come to me, because I do the right thing. And try not to be a jerk and, other not so pleasant adjectives to other people, because I mean, that's what it is. When you decide that your life is way more important than other people, because that's what you're saying when you're always the exception, then you're really just being a jerk and some other nasty adjectives to other people. You're saying that your life is way more important to other people. Then who cares about what other people have going on, because you have way more important things to do, and those other people get over it. And I just think it would be interesting to hear what other people have to say. You know, is it just me, or do other people have these moments of, wow, this person's very delusional? Or is it like, oh, wow, that person's really cool. I wish I could be like that person, where I can cut in front of lines, or I could just not follow the rules, or I could just get away with whatever I feel like it. I wish I could be more like that person and have, balls of steel, or the confidence that is unshaken no matter what, you know? So, just thoughts. I guess, I'm sure if you're in Hollywood, an actress or a singer or something, I mean, these attributes are probably, very handy. You have to have this, you have to have an ego. You have to have an ego, and you have to have this self-confidence that's like unshaken. But there's a difference between having confidence, which is always a great thing, because if you don't believe in yourself, who is, and blah blah blah, and being so self-absorbed that you just kind of like you kind of step on other people. Maybe inadvertently, maybe you mean well and blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. Anyway, so comments would be good. Okay, people. Have a good. Where are we at now? Wednesday. And holidays, right? Right around the corner. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Been busy. And another yoga video here soon. Okay, guys, have a good one.